Okay, so I gotta say, as we experienced the targets that we were kind of waiting for here from our analysis, as they were met, we didn't expect the wild ride that would come up right after that, right, guys? So we expected this upside here, run into the areas of 207.51 to 207.13, run all the way up here, all the way down here. Like, look at this roller coaster, man. It is absolutely wild. And I gotta say, now after such a run, right, and you can actually, you know what, look at this. You can actually see that same type of wiggle here on Tether dominance, right? So now that we're actually seeing the move, to the, we were expecting just a little bit of pain, a little bit of gain here and there, guys, but it is starting to look like it may want a preferred direction. And of course, the direction is towards the upside right now, but I do have to warn, right? We still have some relevant resistances coming in the way, which could naturally prevent price action from heading into one solid direction, right, guys? It's not always that we're just going to get a straight up line, right, guys? In fact, that's never going to be the case, unfortunately. And as much as I want it, as much as you want it, right, we're just not going to be able to get something as amazing as that. But right here, this is your Tether dominance falling, and it's looking pretty good on the opposing side as well, as you observe the same hourly time frame on Tether dominance in comparison to the hourly time frame of XRP right here, right, guys? So let's remain patient. Let's see what's going on with this. We can go ahead and find out in this episode where price action can or has the potential to go. So, yeah, but before we get started, please do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Let's see, today coming at you at 10:40 a.m. Pacific time, a.m. Pacific time on p.m. Man, what the heck is going on? English and me are not speaking today. And this is Sunday, December 7th. Spot price action 208.15 at the present moment. And let's see, Tether dominance sitting at just around the 6.029%. Again, we are getting a little bit of a pump to the upside, but maybe we can go ahead and get ourselves some more upside via the immediate short-term time frame volatility and momentum profile. So why don't we just go ahead and do that now, right? So let's see. Oh, man. Okay. This is looking either really good or really crappy here, guys, but it does appear to be some kind of a bull pennant here, guys, right? That target to the upside would naturally be around the areas of around 211.17. Heads up on that potential here pretty soon, as this can and potentially will test a little bit higher should it get to that full-on take profit target of the largest part of that triangle itself. So which I think could be around the 211.75, I'd say 212 flat area. Right, guys, right around these targets right here. Of course, as soon as it starts kind of breaking above those targets, then we can look in and observe at the other targets we were looking at just yesterday, right around the 214.07 to 215.87. And looking at your date right now, guys, of course, we are at the beginning of the month and ending a multi-year cycle here in the end of this December. So, historically speaking, that could be a pretty big thing for XRP and for crypto all around. Now, before we can actually get to that huge opportunity, because remember, guys, a lot of the best money in crypto is made typically when the market drops. When the biggest fear is actually present is usually when you get the biggest buyers, right, and the biggest sells. It actually kind of marks off a little bit of a sales rack. So before we get that massive upside, and before we get that, that crazy, multi-year cycle instead of the 4-year cycle, do me a favor and make sure to hit the link in the description below to sign up to the PHEMEX platform, guys. We are now partnered with PHEMEX, and I would like for you guys to participate in some of the algorithmic trading that we have. As you know what, I will do this for you guys. If you sign up to PHEMEX, make sure to send me over your next sign up starting today, right? Starting today. And I will go ahead and give you a 15% discount on the Scalpers Market mentorship alongside that. Okay, guys, so that's my first offer to you. Make sure to send me the proof of your new account, right? And I will also give you the and you have to actually deposit, right, guys? You actually have to deposit your USDT in there, so it can't just be open it up and there you get a discount, right? It has to be a legit account. So make sure to do that, and I'll go ahead and give you guys a 15% discount on the Scalpers Market. Links in the description below. Send it to arcabulls@gmail.com. Enough with that. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into the analysis here. Okay, so immediate short-term time frame. I'm gonna go ahead and just check the volatility versus momentum profile on this and see how it's kind of continuing. I want to keep this as short as humanly possible, even though we are already just about 5 minutes into the video, right, guys? So 2-minute time frame on your stochastics versus your volatility, right, guys? Remember, your volatility is going to give you your acceleration, not necessarily your bias whatsoever. Your bias for direction would be on momentum, right? So momentum here kind of slowing down, giving us a little bit of continuation to the upside with 16 seconds to go. It looks like we're just kind of slowing down just because of the resistance position here. So a little bit of a red outside bar, true red outside bar, hanging man. I expect a little more downside here, guys. I expect it to go down to around the areas of 208.11, maybe down into the zone of around 207.96, right around these areas here. Find that support and continue towards the upside. Let's see. Downside continues into the 3-minute time frame. Yep. 4-minute time frame has downside continuation. 5-minute time frame. We'll get to the nitty gritty here. Nitty gritty. Almost there, guys. 10-minute time frame. That would be it. Yep. Just about 10 minutes worth of downside that may have already happened, which is the 50% prior bar pullback. And you're looking at a current ATR. Well, the low first, it would be at 207.59. This thing came down to around 208.01. Fair enough. The upside on this would lead to 208.79. So it's just around this area, right? Let's see. My goodness. Right about here, right? It's leading towards these highs, just right there, which, by the way, just is our local resistance here. So as soon as we hit that local resistance, pull back to validate this area here as a 208.27 break. Continuation to the upside would likely be had from that point. So let's see, 10 minutes of upside from there. 15 minutes, let's see, upside continuation. 20, let's see, where are we? Still upside, nice. Hourly time frame. Or 30-minute time frame looking pretty healthy there. Still upside bias on that. Hourly time frame here, still on the upside. Bi-hourly, still upside. Expanding in 3 hours upside. My goodness, it's looking pretty good from here, guys. Not bad whatsoever. 6-hour time frame. Oh, man. Whoa. Upside continuing. 6 hours, 8 hours of upside continuing. What the heck is going on? Upside, a daily upside. Whoa. Okay. It's getting serious here. By daily upside, we have, technically speaking, 3 days of upside, and that may be incorrect because I think I have a kink there. So this would give us a ATR top of about 228.54. Whoa. Let me see. Yeah. Yep, coming. Yeah, I do have the target. This next upside target, guys, something should be happening here, but in the next, we just have to open up the new bar on this, guys, but it would roughly be around this target. If it's not done within the next 17 hours, it would be within the following day or two, but I'm catching a lot of bullish noise here, guys, out of XRP, and I'm really just kind of stunned here because it's coming a little faster than I thought. And I guess this would be the case. Heads up, team. Massive accumulation starting to happen here. And let's see, technical pullbacks on this. That would lead. Sorry, guys. I know that I'm pausing here, but I'm kind of stunned over what I'm looking at. If everything goes well, if there's no bad news or anything like this, then we are set here for a good one. Okay. Yeah, the max downside that I'm getting, guys, is just, it really is. Hold on. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure of that. So you have downside into the 5-minute, 10-minute. Downside total would be 15 minutes of downside. That would be an ATR low of 207.30. Yeah, it's here. Your entries are potentially 207.13 to 207.51. And of course, your liquid bottom would be located right down here at 206.20. I'm going to leave that there as your entry. And I got to finish off this video here quickly so that everyone kind of knows what's going on, guys, so I can get this video out to the XRP army as soon as humanly possible, because I am catching a pretty concentrated amount of volatility kind of coming in here. And it appears that, I'm not sure if it's news bound, but there is something there is something afoot here, and it doesn't usually read like this. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it like this for you guys and mark off one more line here. Mark off this as the liquidity and that aqua blue. And I'm gonna put this right down here for your information. Okay, guys. So I was gonna go over the Tether dominance, but we can kind of already see what this could be. Now, heads up. This could also be shaped within a rising wedge. If this is the rising wedge here, that's a bearish formation, and that gives you these targets down here. In fact, it'll give you the extra space of benefiting the 205.82. Okay, guys. So just bear that in mind here, and everything will be cool. Okay, guys. So yeah, please remember to enroll. Remember the 15% discount that I'll give you upon signing up to the PHEMEX with the link in the description below. And yeah, but with that said, I will speak to you very, very, very scary later. Do not over leverage, and best of luck to you. Okay, team. Adios, and yeah, dang. Adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well. A very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the Bell Mañana. Adios, team. Oh, yeah.